As you can see with the new PacerSports.com, we wanted something that was a little bit more concise and a little bit more dynamic. You got the big photos right there, but it also stays within the framework of what has been done with PacerSports.com for many, many, many years, which is the global navigation bar right here where you have your normal links and everything that you've become accustomed to. Same thing on the right, on the left side, we call these accordions. Each sport you can bring it down and it'll come down and bring up some spots. We'll get to this a little bit more later, but it's just the same look and feel of the Pacer Sports that you've come to know and love. One of the cool things that we have up here, as you can, first thing you can see, we got a nice new bar with PacerSports.com. We also have on the left right here is our calendar. This calendar, one of the cool new options, obviously it moved from the right to the left on the new PacerSports.com. One of the cool new features of it is it'll bring up every month. And you can see our first athletic event for the regular season athletic event for the year is on August 30th. So I click that, and the women's soccer game against Newberry comes up. It's got the links right here. The LS obviously for live stats and video for video. And then if I change months, it'll bring up September, and you can see we got a lot of events in September. And first, it's got a ton of days, and you got all the links. Once we have all the links available, it'll have everything right there for you. As you move over a little bit, just to the right, you can see we kind of designed this to look like, along with Presto Sports, who we got give a big shout out to, who gave us a lot of support as our official website provider. Kind of designed this to be like a mobile app kind of look. As you can see, you can find all the links. You can click on it. You can go straight to Facebook. So if you don't like us already, you can like us on there. You can follow us on Twitter by clicking that right there. Take you right there. You can watch us on YouTube. That simple of a click. Follow us on Ustream, which is our live stream provider. And then you can even download the UFC Aiken mobile app. It shows you how to get there. Here in the middle, we have our little area. We used to have, as you saw on the bottom, we used to have different areas for this. Right now, you go to the top stories and it goes through the 5 main dynamic photographs. You click over right here to headlines, and it brings up the most recent headlines. You can click on the story. Say you want to click on this, and it'll bring up what that story was about. Over here, if you click on Athlete of the Week, this is where we'll house our Athlete of the Week, and you click inside, and it'll bring up all the athletes of the week from that particular year. And then same thing with Athlete of the Month. You can click on that. And then, of course, as you become accustomed to the standings right here, we have all the standings for each team here at UFC Aiken. Right above that, we have our sports ticker, which I know we've had in the past, but we kind of got away with the last update of PacerSports.com. But it'll bring back, and it'll have it'll have all the events coming up and the scores for each of them. Our final thing on the main page, or one of the final things on the main page, is our ads. You can click through all the PacerSports.com sponsors, and you can also click on each ad to go to that particular. Say you want to go to Denny Michaelis' insurance, say you can click on that, and it'll take you directly to his website. Same thing with CMI, will take you to their website. Up here, we also have quick and easy links to get to our social media avenues. You got Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You click on this, and it'll take you to our live statistics. You click on this, it'll take you to our media guides section. And this button right here will take you to live streaming once again. And this last one right here kind of takes you to our what we call our social media avenue, where you can see all of the Pacer areas. Now, since we kind of give you a look of the main global navigation spot, we'll choose a sport and show you how they're a little bit different. As you can see, when you choose baseball, it'll bring up all things you become accustomed to the left. Got your roster, different things like all your headlines, all that type stuff. But here above, just like on the main page, you can click on the tabs and click headlines, and it'll bring up so you can see the headlines. And then the sports link is where we're going to house all the links, such as if they got a tournament, who's going to be in that tournament, and different things like that. And it's as easy as clicking back and forth and going back to top stories. And then with standings, it'll obviously bring up the Peach Belt Conference standings for that particular sport. And this works for every sport. I use baseball as an example, but it's the same thing here with women's basketball. Click on their sports links, their headlines, their top stories. I love this website, and I hope everyone does as well. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us.